Hey Leo, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast. This is labeled for the 21st through the 27th, but you may stumble upon it at a much later time. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages, whenever it's time for you to hear the messages. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. This is going to be for the Leo collective, Leo sun, moon, and rising. And we've got a full moon in, not full moon, excuse me, a new moon. We've got a new moon in Sagittarius happening on the 23rd. So we're going to see what these new moon vibes may be bringing you, and just in general what may be coming up for the Leo collective at this point in your journey. We're going to move you all just a little bit closer. First card coming up here for the Leo collective is the Death card. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio Venus. If you have Scorpio placements, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Now, with the Death card, this is a major arcana card. So major arcana cards are going to come up when it's a significant new chapter. It's a defining moment. And it's a time where we're experiencing things we came here to experience. So this is not energy that gets wrapped up in a week, right? But things could be happening in the next 7 days or so that's setting these things in motion. And one common theme that I've seen in the weekly forecasts for this week is that though we're in a new moon, there seems to be a lot of energy coming in around this new moon that almost makes it feel like a full moon. Full moon is a time that we release, new moon is a time that we call in. But sometimes we have the release and the calling in together. It's like we're releasing something and almost instantaneously something new is coming in. Something new is coming in really fast and is pushing out old stuff that needs to get out of the way. Like, hurry up and make room, I'm here. Hurry up and make room, I'm here. And so this is the energy I feel around this new moon in Sagittarius. So with the Death card, my dears, some of you Leos may be coming upon the closing or the ending of a cycle or phase where you're just like, this isn't doing it for me anymore. This isn't doing it for me anymore. This is not where it's at. Like, you're feeling ready for a new shift. You're feeling ready for new changes. You might be walking away from certain obligations, or some of you, this could even be around a career change, like not just leaving a job but entirely a new career. Some of you may be wanting to retire, and you're looking into that. I do feel here with this Death card, as I'm looking at it, I'm hearing the Rumi quote that says, be like a tree and let the dead leaves drop. And so I just feel like you're ready to just let go of anything that's not producing fruit. You might be looking at the people in your life and you're like, well, I'm really kind of tired of investing time or energy into this connection or that connection. You might feel like you're going around and watering everybody else's yard, and they don't even let you borrow a rake, when you need something. And so there's this sense or this feeling I feel where you're not pushing for anything to continue. You're not trying to keep anything going. There could be a sense here around this of like meeting energy or matching energy. Some of you may be thinking that as you're going into the new year, you're like, new year 2023, from now on in the new year, I'm just matching energy. I'm just giving people back what they're giving to me. And I feel this kind of sense here of a sense of just allowing things to fade away. Not ghosting anybody, but just like allowing it to fade away. If they're not calling me, if they're not reaching out, if they're not checking up on me, well, then I'll just let this connection fade away, right? or if they're not helping me, I'm not gonna open up to them anymore, or I'm not gonna help them with stuff anymore. So I just feel there's a sense of allowing things to fall away. And I feel there's a sense, Leo, of like you're feeling tired of just anything that you're not excited about. You're tired of just lukewarm, lackluster energy. You're like, if it's not making you happy, if it's not exciting you, you're not wanting to give it your time or your attention. The next card that's coming up here for the Leo collective is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is stability, security. It's also a card of manifesting, as above, so below. Ten of Pentacles can come up when we're beginning to see things we've been thinking about, dreaming about, wishing for, things that we're trying to manifest. We're beginning to see them come into form, take physical shape, come into fruition in the physical realm. So you may have things happening this week that you're like, oh my gosh, I actually manifested. I've been thinking about this. I've been praying for this. It's actually here. So Ten of Pentacles could indicate that some Leos in the coming week are going to be experiencing seeing some things actually manifest. You might be like, that was a fast new moon. Like that new stuff came in super quickly. And it wouldn't surprise me because like I said, it's feeling like a full moon as I'm doing the readings. And so I feel some things are coming in hot and fast and making room. Like, out of my way, I'm here. And so you may be seeing things manifest rather quickly. Ten of Pentacles is also stability and security. So it comes in with the energy of financial abundance, a secure home, a legacy that we're able to leave behind, generations coming together and celebrating holidays, special occasions, birthdays, just happy times, having a good time, getting together. I feel some of you may be preparing to make some big announcement at a family function. And it could be something in which it's like ending a certain perception or belief, maybe some of you are in a relationship and you guys have just said, you know what, like, let's keep this amicable. We're at the end of the road here in this relationship. And you may be announcing at some kind of holiday or family function that, we still care about each other. We're still good friends, but we're going our separate ways. Some of you might be announcing that you're leaving a family business to go pursue something for yourself, or you're doing something that is changing or ending the way things have been for a long time. Maybe some of you are announcing that you are a different belief system now. Maybe you're announcing that you've left a political party or organization, or you're leaving a religious group or organization. I feel like the response that you're getting may be a bit of a mixed bag. Some people may say, oh, that's great. That takes a lot of courage. I'm so proud of you. Like, that's great that you're doing this and going for it and, like creating this change or this new life. Other people might respond more like, well, I don't know. And it seems like a really big thing that you're doing. And I don't know how I feel about it, and it's different than how I see things, but I want you to be happy, and I hope it goes well for you. I hope it works out for you. So even with people that might express disapproval or like not being sure about it, I still feel like they genuinely want it to work out for you. So I don't feel like it's gonna be met with opposition or criticism, or you can't do that. I feel it's just kind of like, well, I hope it works out for you. If not, the door is open. kind of thing here. No hard feelings. um, kind of sense here with this with these two cards coming in together. The next card that's coming up for the Leo collective is the Nine of Swords. So, now that the cat's out of the bag, or about to be, some of you maybe have concerns or worries about how people might be seeing you or viewing you, what they're thinking about the situation. And the Nine of Swords tells us that we may be in a period of unnecessary worry. We may be worried about things that might go wrong that could possibly never, ever, ever happen at all. So it's a good time to address these fears and say, okay, what am I scared might go wrong? All right. What can I do to keep these things from going wrong? What steps can I take to set myself up for success here? What safety nets can I put into place? A plan B, a plan C, just in case it goes wrong anyway? What kind of backup plan can I have to kind of catch myself here? And then your next layer of protection is taking it up in prayer. God, universe, here are the things that I'm really scared might happen. If it's in the best and highest good of all involved for these things not to happen, please keep them from happening. Here's what I'm doing to keep them from happening. If there's anything I've missed that is in my power to do, help me to see it, guide me to do it, and keep these things from happening. But if for some reason my fears must happen, if for some reason these things must, go wrong or go in this other direction, thank you for helping me and guiding me through the situation as quickly and as painlessly as possible. And then now it's just kind of like you're going to do your best and surrender the rest. That's all you can do. You're going to do your very best to do what you want to do, and just allow God and universe to come in and support you and help you, and have faith that all is going to happen as it should, whatever that might be. And get a lot of rest. You may have some big decisions and big crossroads that you're coming up at, and we're not going to make good decisions if we're tired. When we're tired, we are very emotional, and when we're emotional, we can't think clearly. And so there's a sense here of making sure that you're paying attention to your sleep at this time. Try to get into a good pattern of sleep. Maybe some holistic remedies, sleepy time tea, chamomile, lavender, maybe a nice bubble bath or a nice hot shower, or anything that you can do to just kind of relax your mind, relax your body, and get into rest mode, and getting some sleep here. Sleep is going to go a long way as you're coming into these big changes and these big transitions. Because of such an energetic shift, also sometimes the body can become very fatigued and very tired, and maybe you're not used to sleeping. Maybe you're the kind of person that you just like the hustle and grind. And I can tell you one thing, looking at this card, Leo, your hustle and grind days are over. And that's not a bad thing, because you're coming into a time of efficiency. You're finding a way that it doesn't have to be so hard. Sometimes we think, and I think this is a thing that a lot of you Leos are releasing and attracting or calling in abundance. Sometimes we think that the only way to have success, and a high level of success financially, is that blood, sweat, and tears, right? Oh, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to make sacrifices. I'm going to just push and push and push and push. And I'm going to put every drop of sweat into this, every drop of blood into this. And what ends up happening is we get very tired, and we start to make an agreement with the universe that I will give 200% in exchange for peanuts, in exchange for whatever is trickling in. It doesn't have to be that hard. And so I feel like you're coming into this flow. You're coming into this flow and a way where you're manifesting some real abundance here, where it doesn't have to be that hustle and grind. It doesn't have to be you working tirelessly and relentlessly in exchange for some peanuts here. And I feel that this is the shift that a lot of Leos are going to be experiencing in this new moon energy and in this shift. The next card, ooh, I like this, that's coming up here for you all, is the Queen of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign person, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you have earth sign placements, you may be focusing and having growth and manifesting things in those houses or those areas of your life. Now, the Queen of Pentacles comes up to give us reassurance that we're going to have success in financial endeavors. We're going to have success in career. She also comes up sometimes in my readings to give confirmation that you're going to have an upgrade in your living situation or living circumstance. So this could be like you're going to be able to acquire land or buy a house or move into a better place, or you're going to be able to like do some kind of remodeling or like upgrade energy. But Queen of Pentacles also comes up with the energy where it's very, very important for physical self-care at this time. Physical self-care is going to be a really big part of your manifesting and, ensuring your success moving forward. So making sure, as we said, getting good quality sleep, getting good quality rest, anything you can do to wind down at the end of the day, anything that you can do that makes it feel good to be in your body, having good, satisfying, nourishing meals that you enjoy eating that are good for you, making sure you're getting good quality rest and sleep, maybe pajamas, bed sheets, lotions that feel good on the skin, that make it feel good to be in your body, creating a sense of sanctuary in your living environment, especially where you sleep, clearing away clutter, clearing away anything you're not using, anything that reminds you of a sad or unhappy time, just things that are going to be connected here with giving yourself a sense of like, this is my space. Especially if some of you are trying to physically move, right? We can't leave a situation until we leave it mentally and emotionally. And so we need to do that by creating vibration. However you want to feel at the new place, you have to try to get yourself feeling that way so that your energy matches up with the new place and you just drift up out of there like a little balloon with helium in it and just float on off to this next thing. And you're going to do it by creating a sense of sanctuary, right? You might say, oh, I don't want to get too comfortable here because I don't want to be here that long. Well, this is the thing. You need to get comfortable because otherwise you're going to find yourself in a cycle of like this gypsy experience where you're just going from place to place to place because you're in temporary energy. And guess what? You're going to attract another temporary situation. But if you can be grounded within yourself and comfortable within yourself and feeling content and satisfied and blissful and peaceful and a sense of sanctuary, you're going to align with the physical space that meets that matches that. And then you don't have to find yourself going from temporary situation to temporary situation. So there's stability and security ahead here with this Queen of Pentacles. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Sometimes your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There is a link in the description of the video that will take you to the other weekly forecasts, so it'll be easier to find them. Also, a link to take you to the love readings for November. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that takes you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.